Welcome back to 2230, your source for in-depth analysis and discussions on the latest news and events in Asia. Today, we're diving deep into a recent incident that raised eyebrows during the 2023 presidential election in Singapore. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. Now, let's talk about the printing error that occurred during the election and why it matters to our democracy. On August 24, 2023, the Elections Department, ELD, in Singapore made headlines when it was revealed that nearly 10,000 voters in Tanjong Pagar GRC received not one but two poll cards for the presidential election that was set to take place on September 1. This incident certainly raised concerns and questions about the integrity of our electoral process. Minister in charge of the Public Service, Chen Chun Sing, addressed the issue during a parliamentary session, attributing it to human error. It turns out that during the printing process, test print data inadvertently mixed with production print data, resulting in duplicate poll cards being sent out to households. But what were the implications of this error, and how did it affect the voters? Well, out of the nearly 10,000 affected voters, 9,354 individuals received two poll cards with different serial numbers, while 468 voters were issued two poll cards with the same details. Fortunately, both sets of poll cards correctly indicated the assigned polling stations. So, here's where the important question comes in: did this error impact the integrity of the election? According to Mr. Chan, measures were in place to prevent any voter with two poll cards from voting more than once. All voters were required to produce their NRIC or valid passport as proof of identification, which was then verified against the polling station registers. This ensured that only one vote was cast per eligible voter. During the parliamentary session, Mr. Chan reassured the public that lessons were learned from this incident, and new measures would be implemented to avoid such errors in the future. The ELD would tighten its internal quality assurance processes and conduct joint checks with the printer to ensure the proper handling of test print poll cards. In future elections, ELD and the printer will perform a sampling audit to verify the accuracy of poll cards, including the number printed matching the number of registered voters in a constituency. These safeguards aim to restore public trust in the electoral process. Now, for the critical question: was anyone unable to vote because of the duplicate poll cards? Mr. Chan stated that there was no evidence to suggest that any voter was unable to vote due to receiving a duplicate poll card. The only distinguishing factor between the two cards was the serial number, and voters' eligibility was determined by their NRIC or passport. So, what can we learn from this incident? It's a reminder of how crucial it is to have robust systems in place to maintain the integrity of our elections. While this printing error may not have disrupted the voting process, it does underscore the importance of transparency and accountability in our democratic processes. That's it for today's episode on 2230. If you found this video informative, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging discussions on Asian news and politics. Thanks for joining us, and stay informed.